Good job benchmarking Metro Exodus enhanced in 1440p. You seem to be handling it very well, 3080-san. I'm not even breaking a sweat. You know, I can even go higher up to 4K if user really wants it. You are very funny, 3080. What? You think I can't do Metro Exodus Enhanced Edition in 4K with all settings extreme? Oh no, it's not me. The developers of the Metro series 4A games revealed that extreme setting is only for 3090. Bullshit. My bigger, fatter, overrated brother, the 3090, is a piece of crap. I can do what he can do. Are you sure, 3080-san? Numbers don't lie. Don't forget that. No. Don't give me that 10 gigabyte VRAM crap, okay? You don't need more than 10 VRAM. I'll show you. And I think I shit myself. What's up, guys? Today we will do Metro Exodus Enhanced Edition, all extreme settings with extreme ray tracing in 4K. This is going to be my last video on this game as I've been milking it a little bit too much now. I was ready to move on, but then a viewer called me out when I was dishing the 3090. Big shout out to Peter Bieniak for stating the fact that yes, I did do these benchmarks in extreme, but only at 1440p ultra-wide, which is a very good point actually, and according to 4A games, the 4K Extreme at 60 frames is only achievable with the 3090. So let's give it a shot. We will open up with the first part of the mission in order to prevent any further plot spoilers, followed by the benchmark suites in 4K. As usual, benchmark numbers will be on the left. Let's see if we can really try to push the 3080 and if we really need the 3090 to play Metro Exodus Enhanced Edition in Extreme in 4K. Enjoy.
And more of nothing? Artyom, the only thing I can hear is that Geiger counter ticking. Yes, and there's also those damn things. Calling all the time. Let's go home, dear, please. Don't you think I'd also love to live on an ocean beach or in a green forest? But what good are these fantasies in a silent world? Silent, Artyom? Because it's dead. We took our time. Time to replace our filters. Move it! We don't need any extra radiation, darling. Ugh. If this is how it looks now, imagine how the rest of the world looks. There's just no way anything can live up here but monsters. Look, maybe you should come back to the order with a kitchen and a shower. Let's go in turns here. It's not stable enough. Your turn now. Well, I'd say we're out of the woods. Whoa, hear that? draw. We're lucky the mutants hate each other as much as they hate us. I really don't get why this zone is off limits to stalkers. The radiation and beasts are nothing special. Stop. The pack is here. Let's turn this place into the monopoly. What do we let them pass? Looks like that was all of them. I'm glad they didn't notice us. That was a large pack. Oh, is this why the zone is off limits? I mean, if all the packs here are like that. How about we take the bridge to cross the railroad? It would save us a detour. I got you! Did you hear that, Artyom? Something large roaring. At least it's far away. Now that's what I call a blizzard! Can't see a thing! Or hear! Let's switch to radios! Artyom, are you seeing this? I'm not just imagining things, right? A train! A damn train on the surface! Where? Shit, what do we do, Artyom? Should we catch up with it? Look! It's our guys from the Order! Looks like they're chasing that train too. Let's join them!
Come on, get inside!
How did you guys get here? Did you see that thing out there?
We sure did! Come on, get in!
Alright, let's get started with the results. Let's start with the regular gameplay first on the first mission. It seems like there were a lot of fluctuations going as low as 40 frames, but for the most part we were running stable at 60 frames and we could see that it went as high as 90. But that's not good though. That ain't a good thing because it goes to show that the game is, when it comes to frame rate, is pretty inconsistent when it comes to performances, especially during the set pieces when you move forward towards the storyline. You could be walking around and, let's say, going through the storyline at around 70 frames per second, but then completely drops to around 40 when monsters come in. Kind of ruins the experience. But overall, at 4K, the 3080 actually did all right. And this is on top of the fact that I was capturing everything with shadow play at 4K as well. On the benchmark suite, it went as good as, I guess, as good as anyone can expect. I mean, I do have two results though. One with shadow play on and one with shadow play off. While on, the game averaged at about 55 frames with a max of 110 and a minimum of 30, right? However, I am surprised that the game didn't actually take a big hit when Shadowplay was on, because when Shadowplay was off, we did only get about 2 frames more on average. Sure, there were parts of the game where it actually dipped to about 40, even 30. In the foliage section especially, I did see the 3090 struggle in that section as well when I looked at other YouTube channels when they did the 3090 benchmarks. But at 57 frames per second Shadowplay off, we can dare say that's 60 frames on average, right guys? Right? Come on, the 3080 can do it, right? Right? Okay, so sure, you can make the argument that the AMD 5900X did help, but benchmark suite aside, extreme settings with the 3080 and 4K, I'm convinced it's very playable. You know, in terms of the 3090 benchmarks, though, that I've been looking around all over YouTube, there are loads of them actually, but weird enough, I don't see anyone posting these average numbers. You know, if you have a 3090 and you're doing benchmarks with Metro Exodus Enhanced, please share these average numbers. Don't just end the video there, because that top left counter where you have the FPS counter, it doesn't help us give us an idea of actually how the performance is on average. So I don't see anyone putting those average numbers, and it's really annoying. Based on what I saw, though, of course, the 3090 is killing it, getting about 10 to 15 frames more. Of course, that's on top of the fact that you're willing to pay $800 more for those frames. And that's not even shortage or scalp prices. Now, that's just MSRP. Okay, now I'm trying my best not to bash on the 3090. I'm just on a crusade to convince people that, hey, you know what? The 3070 and the 3080 are enough, and should be enough for your gaming needs, at least for this generation, guys. Come on. All right, that's it for me. I hope you learned something new with this video. If you do have a 3090 and have some benchmark numbers, come on, please share it. You know, I've been looking around, I couldn't find any. So yeah, if you could share us your 3090 numbers on Metro Exodus Enhanced Edition, that would be great. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. Don't forget to like and sub. It really helps smaller channels like mine to get around. And I'll see you in our past, present, and future videos. Sawasdee krap.